do?
Okay, so today is Thursday. It's a beautiful day, hopefully. We have no idea.
You gotta love some pre-recording videos.
You know, we are live. We don't edit. We don't change things. We're here for your entertainment. If we mess up, it's because we messed up.
Yep.
So
it's really fun for a guy with a speech impediment to do a podcast.
It's actually, you're not doing too bad. Let's just go ahead and
It's the Mountain Dew.
It's the Dew. By the way, this is Two Dudes with Dews, if you did not hear before.
Dew.
So here's what we've got. We're talking today about a new craze that's happened. I personally really enjoy it. It's the PubG and Fortnite gaming.
The Battle Royales.
It really is a battle royale between the two. Here's the biggest part about it, I think. It's PC versus console, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, because myself, I'm a console player.
I'm a PC, mostly
PC.
Mostly.
You have made quite a bit of a change lately.
Well, it's because most of my friends are not on until like midnight.
Exactly. Like right now, you're like, I think I could get on soon because I'm going to bed.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
It's late.
Dude, I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, and we drink a Mountain Dew every time we do this, and I'm like, it's like 10:30 right now. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to go to bed tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
My wife is going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sorry, Shandy.
Oh, that was very not smart. We're only in the next room, guy.
I'm not living here. It's not my problem.
It's going to be my problem. Anyways.
I said sorry.
So, it's PC versus console. I'm the console, you're the PC.
Yep.
Let me explain, in case a lot of you guys don't know out there, there's an obvious difference between gaming on console and gaming on PC. Number one, graphics. The better your graphics card in your PC, the better you're going to play.
Yep.
That being said, PubG.
Okay, I have a mid-range PC. To be fair, probably a lower mid-range, because I haven't upgraded my PC in a good 4 to 5 years. Because I don't have much money, because every time I did have money, cards, something popped up.
Adult life.
Back when I was, 4 or 5 years ago, when I had, I was just getting paid from working at my grandparents' shop, I had money up the wazoo.
Yep.
And what I do with that, what did I do with it?
You do what every young-blooded American boy does. You blow it.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking what I did with it, which was, I know...
You built a lot of this PC, honestly. You and Bronson Meyer.
Yeah.
Shout out, Bronson. Thank you so much
Bronson.
for what you do for us.
The blind bandit's brother.
Yeah. Oh, and Colton. That's our boy right there. Colton, if you're listening, thank you for listening. We enjoy you. We enjoy your feedback all the time.
Yeah. But my PC is definitely in the mid-low range area. My graphics card is old as crap. My processor is bad. Everything in my computer needs an upgrade, but the money is not there. As you would probably assume, because it's hard to get PC parts because they're expensive.
Yeah, and then you gotta find, if you can't do it yourself, you gotta find someone who'll do it for cheap for you that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like Bronson. He'll do it cheap for you, but he's got time. He's also got a job in his life.
Yes, he
does.
Timing
and
is college.
Difficult. Yeah, timing is difficult.
Yes,
with those
it's hard for that.
So console, obviously, when you're playing on console, you don't have to worry about a lot of that thing. You just gotta have the newest console. Usually.
Yeah, that's really simple. Every 7 years I have to buy a $400 $400
Basically,
new console.
it's a hard drive. Yeah. Honestly, I
mean, it's a new graphics card every 7 years.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, with the consoles too, even though you got to upgrade, you still get to play the other games like P3. I still have it.
Yeah,
I still use it. I still have boxing on it. I still play my sports games on it, which you don't play sports games, but
I do not play. I'll be able to that'll have to be a conversation sometime.
Yeah, and that'll be on another podcast later. But so your PC obviously is not the greatest.
No, it is not. It's okay.
I mean, you can get it done though. You mean you play League of Legends?
I play League. I can play CS:GO, which almost every computer can play CS:GO. But
it's pretty.
I can play Overwatch. I can play. I can play most games pretty easily. Most games.
Yeah. Did you ever record any of your gaming, by the way?
I did a little bit.
You did what, 3 or 4 episodes, something like that?
I did like 1. Then I heard we were going to move, and I'm like, I'm just going to stop that, because if I upload an HD video, it's going to take literally like 10 hours.
You never actually uploaded it?
I uploaded 1 video, because I'm like, I'm here, I'm shouting out, let's go, boys.
What did you play?
I played The Binding of Isaac.
Okay, and...
Which is a very easy game to run.
Where did you put it on YouTube?
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
Teledocs, but it's gonna be left there, but it's a crappy video. Let me just.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go check his gaming out, I mean, he's a good gamer. Don't get him wrong.
I think I lost that round actually.
Yeah, so you'll actually get to see his PC that way too, and you'll understand what he's talking about then.
Yeah.
So, but when you run PubG,
Okay, when you run PUBG, when your computer is just a little bit outdated, like literally all the recommended specs, I'm one step below that. Every single one of them. The recommended is a 660. I have a 650 Ti, and my processor is literally one generation older than it should be for that game. I can barely run on very low everything with low render. I can barely get 30 FPS, which for PC gaming is a no-go.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this and you have no idea what FPS is, frames per second.
Yes.
It's your glitching of your map.
You'll start stuttering.
Yeah.
And on a PC with a mouse with no aim assist, you want almost you
want
don't want to stutter.
A glitch will end you.
Yes. Oh, there's a guy across, and you aim for him, and your game freezes, and now you're just screwed.
And he's gone.
He's
all
gone.
of a sudden.
And he's now behind you, and you're dead.
Yeah. So I mean, it obviously the ease of use is in consoles.
Yes,
but
very much.
I will say this. I know this as much. PC gamers are a much better class of gamer.
Yes, they are much better class.
Yeah. So I mean, like, there's a lot of PC master race. I have no problem with someone saying that. I'm a console gamer. I've tried to get a PC, but
it's expensive.
It's expensive, but there's a whole nother class of people that I enjoy talking to.
When Overwatch had its free weekend and we all played together, you could ask Josh how many times I said, "Wow, these people really suck."
Yeah, they're bad.
They're bad.
And then I'm sitting there going, I'm doing all right.
And then I'm playing Zenyatta with 5 golds and as a support, which you should never do, and I'm carrying the team.
Mercy with the most kills.
Oh, yeah. That one time was ridiculous. I was mad as crap in that game that I had.
That was right.
When you could go gold damage in limbs as Mercy, you got problems.
Yeah.
And this was before Mercy's update. It was bad.
So, I mean, just a whole different class of
It's
players.
a whole different class.
But we do want to talk about PUBG, though.
Yes.
So, getting away from the class of player alone, the actual gameplay itself, how does it change from Fortnite? Because I've only ever played Fortnite. Now I'm going to talk about Fortnite, but you're going to talk about PUBG.
With PUBG, because I only have like 5 hours, I can't stand a game that lags. If I'm saying 60 to 45, I'll be alright. But the frame drops in that game, I'm lucky to get 45.
Yeah.
It's usually when like there's a group of people, I go from 45 to 30 to 15. Now I know all people can say just update your computer, but getting a new graphics card, which would help.
We will give you an address to send money to so we can upgrade our PC.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, because with how life is right now, I don't expect to update my PC for a while.
There's just no reason.
I have a friend that has an i5 just sitting there waiting for me, which is Colton. Once again, shout out to Colton. I just need to buy it from him, which is a reduced price, which is very nice. But I still have to buy a new power supply. I need to buy a new. Processor. Well, no, that's the i5. I need to buy a new power supply. There's the P that I was looking for.
Yeah.
I need to buy a new graphics card. All that together can run up to $600 to $750.
Depending on which ones you want, which brand you get, and
Yeah.
you know, really,
Yeah.
brand and PC brands do make a difference.
Yes. If you want a cheap, good graphics card, you go with AMD. If you want a probably a little bit better with speed, but way more expensive because of that, you go for NVIDIA. AMD has better customability. NVIDIA is just faster.
Yeah, to tell you just kind of how this goes, I went up to Shae one day. I was like, I want to build a PC that I can just play online. He goes, you want to play online or do you want to actually competitively play? I said, well, I'd like to be at least a little competitive. He goes, you can make one or you can buy one. Both are going to cost you around $3,000. I was
okay,
whoa.
if you look at this right, if you have a guy that can build a PC for you,
That's
take
without
that.
having a guy.
Yeah, you want to go for that because pre-built PCs cost a fortune, way more than they should.
Yeah,
I think there's a computer on sale for like $1,800, and I looked at the parts. You can get it for like $900.
And that's on sale.
That's on sale. You're paying for the price of the logo, basically. It's like getting the iPhone X. You're paying for that piece of glass with a little apple.
Let's point out real quick, if you see the word DELL, Dell, stay away.
Yeah.
There's no reason to buy a Dell if you're thinking about this.
No. Now, for office work, they're cheap. They're good.
Yeah,
they
reliable. Work out. But as far as getting any further than office work, don't buy it. If you're like, but it's cheap.
Don't
I know
buy it.
There's a reason it's cheap. It runs things. It has no graphics.
Yeah. And
but that was just a little snippet right there because we've had.
Okay. It just froze for a second.
It's just lagging a little bit.
But I saw the recording just kind of blank out there.
We never edit, but we were gonna have to edit on that one.
Yeah, I got scared. I thought I was gonna have to.
And the reason we got scared is, guys, literally last week we went to record another podcast. We got an hour and 48 minutes in, and
let's just say the reason why I have to bring my computer to Josh's now is because
I have no memory.
His Mac that he got for a cheap price, thinking he could edit videos, has 1 gig.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need it for anything but editing videos, and I was like, I'll just upload the video, edit it,
Delete
upload it, then delete it. Nope.
It could record 6 minutes of audio and then you're done.
Yeah, that's how sad it is. So I'm gonna have to buy a new memory. Memory
I don't
card.
know if you can replace it in a Mac.
I can get a terabyte.
Can you? Oh yeah, you can just probably
External.
plug it in. External.
So, but yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways,
you'll have to look that. I'll have to look.
oh, I've looked it up. Yeah,
Alright.
Macs can do that. It's just
Can your Mac though?
yeah. iMac 2005?
That
That was what it was. It was 2009, but it doesn't
They're
matter.
pretty cheap.
Yeah, it was cheap, and it really is nice to have the Mac when I have it plugged in. I can
Yeah.
surf the web a little bit here and there, and I don't have to use my phone that way.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
It's nice.
But you've played it. I've watched PUBG online, and I watch myself. I don't know if you still watch them anymore. There's guys. They're called Y'all. You Always Win. Meanie and Brother Guns. They're good guys. Don't get me wrong. They're fun to watch.
Okay, if you don't like cursing and you like clean content, they are amazing for that.
That's the part that I like about them. I don't have to worry about listening to them anywhere.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to cuss.
No.
They may throw a bad word by accident just because they got pissed off. But
Yeah, it happens.
it happens. But
Yeah.
they're much better about that. Now,
They're
are they the most competitive guys?
No.
Definitely not. But I enjoy watching them because I feel like when I play, that's how I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Very similar. And I've watched them play PUBG, and I watch the style of gameplay. The only thing I have to critique about PUBG is literally the type of guns where you find them. They're all random, which I love the randomness, but the guns themselves, I wish there was just a little more. Because you don't always find, like, a gun. Most of the time, it's just a pistol sitting there. And if you have a pistol in PUBG, you're done.
Most likely when you go down in an area, you gotta pick and choose, which is the same thing for Fortnite.
Yeah. But
You never almost ever want to go into a main city unless you want to quickly go in.
Duke it out.
You gotta duke. There's no build up. You go into a house and you start getting weapons, and then you run and start killing people.
Yeah, and you're hoping to take their weapon.
Yeah, honestly, literally it means the game of Battle Royale.
It is a totally different movie. Game. I'm thinking about Game of Thrones because not Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh!
What is wrong with
I'm
you?
talking about that stupid Hunger Games movie. And in the way they start off in the center, I was like, when I thought PUBG, I was like, that sounds just like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But it plays way different. But you jump down into a city, you're Hunger Games moment.
Yeah.
You're either gonna kill or you're gonna kill people.
Yep.
So it's good for that, and I enjoyed watching them. My guys never jump into a city, and that's because I would never jump into a city. I am the outskirt player. There's a bar that you follow. I'm following that bar.
Oh yeah.
That's me. So I like the graphics in it. It's not bad. It has the wavy.
If you
graphs.
like the realistic look, which it is harder to run because it is realistic.
Yeah, it's person. It's like military.
Yeah.
You look like a person.
Yeah, you look like a person.
It's not a cartoon.
It's very tactical. While Fortnite, on the other hand, is very cartoony, which makes it easier to run because you can hide more polygons.
Yeah, and the thing is, with it being cartoony, that's a drawback for me because I enjoy Call of Duty is very realistic.
I love cartoony graphics.
I just like what is it, Plants vs Zombies. I don't like the cartooniness of it, but
it's all right. I've seen my little sister play it. It's a fun game. I'm not gonna lie.
If they made Fortnite look more like Overwatch, which is still cartoony,
yeah, it is.
I would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
For that very reason. But not saying I don't enjoy it. But back to PUBG.
Yes.
Very realistic. It slows your computer down because of it. Another drawback of PUBG, it's not on console.
It is not on console. They said they're going to release it for console, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they did it for 7 Days to Die.
Yeah.
Whole nother ball game right there. But
yes.
I enjoyed 7 Days to Die when it came out on console. Yeah. It was a fun game.
We both have it.
If PUBG comes out on console, most likely I'm going to buy it. I'm going to give it a try. Obviously, they're going to have to cut down the graphics big time.
I'm gonna have to throw a no on that one. Honestly, PUBG, it feels, as you would expect, it's very, very competitive.
Yes.
I'm, as much, Overwatch, I play competitive all the time. I love Overwatch as competitive because it's kind of like an arcade shooter. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like,
It's just different. It's fun.
It's fun. While in PUBG, when you play it competitive, oh, hey, you jump into town. Oh, crap, all I have is a pan.
Frying pan.
And then some guy comes out in the corner with a freaking shotgun and just blows you away.
And we know there's guys out there listening to this right now going, but it's so much fun to run out the fry pan.
Which it is.
It is. We're not saying the pan is bad. I would love to get a kill with a frying pan. Yeah. That's comical to me.
Some guy got a chicken dinner with a frying pan only. Which is a victory.
Yeah, I know it's a victory. I'm just
Okay.
astounded by it.
You look
I'm sitting there like, I know what winner chicken dinner is. I'm sitting there going,
You look
frying
blank face,
pan
like-
winner?
Yeah, it was crazy.
You have to understand, by the time you get, because there's 100 guys that drop in. If you never played PUBG, there's 100 guys that drop in on this game.
Yep.
To win with a frying pan means you're literally one of the last one is 100, and you fought guys that have sniper rifles, that have outvantaged you with a shotgun. They've got AR-15s loaded. I'll say this for PUBG, it just came out of my mind. A big plus, being able to put attachments on the weapon.
Now that is one thing that I wish Fortnite had.
Me too.
I love the customability of PUBG.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like, okay, a fresh vector, no attachments, it's pretty trash.
Yeah.
If you trick out that vector,
Get a holographic sight.
get the increased stock, get the extended mags, it's actually a pretty
becomes
decent.
a decent weapon.
It becomes really good.
It becomes useful.
It becomes, it's more of a mid-range gun than a short-range gun at that point.
Exactly.
But it's not a long-range gun like the rifles and the snipers, but it's not a short-range like a shotgun, but can still compete with in that short range.
Do we have a name on this guy that won with the frying pan?
I have no idea.
We've got to get his name because I've got to give him a shout out because watching the game, knowing the competitiveness of the game, to win with a frying pan, it's like hitting a hole in one, which I've done. It's amazing.
I would be amazed, honestly.
If I watched it, oh my gosh. Because who's going to do that? Who's going to give that a try?
Yeah.
How many games do you have to go through before you get that?
So much stuff. So much stuff.
Yeah. It's just like, wow, I'm impressed by it.
Yes.
PUBG, way to go. That if you're listening, if you ever get told about this thing, for some reason you're listening to this low cost freaking podcast, with a guy named Josh and a guy named Shae. Yeah. Way to go, dude. I'm impressed by you.
I want to sign your frying pan.
Yeah, shoot, hit me with a frying pan. Not on the head, please. But I'll take a hit from you. Not your
hit
best
me
shot.
with your best shot.
Not your best shot. So, but yeah. But PUBG, it's a great game. There's nothing wrong with PUBG.
Nothing wrong with it, except
for the fact that it's console and you need a high frame rate.
Yes.
I mean, those are
things. It's a competitive game. Obviously, you need.
Yeah, if you're going to be competitive.
Yes.
If you're going to play the game, why not try and be competitive anyways?
Yeah. And that kind of game, you kind of have to play competitive.
Exactly. Now, what I would like to see PUBG do, which I don't know if they do this, being able to buy into a very specific map. Like, player-only buy-in map kind of thing. And that would limit the amount of people that are just playing it for fun. Then it would be an actual competitive game. Because,
they don't
do that. No. See, because that makes it goes from, free gameplay like a lot of console games into competitive gameplay.
They do not have a competitive tab enough.
Because I believe, like League of Legends, I don't know.
They have regulars and then they have ranked.
Exactly. They don't have a ranked on PUB.
No, PUBG is always ranked.
Yeah, see? And I think they need to separate the class of people.
It would be nice.
Because then you could
Because Overwatch, they also have, you have your quick play, you have your arcade,
yeah.
and then you have your competitive.
It's like Rainbow Six Siege.
They have their
casual, which obviously you can tell these guys are just having
casual.
They are casualing it up, man. There's some guys that go in there, they're like, whoa, why are you doing in here? You should be playing ranked.
Yeah.
But there's games like that, and then you got ranked. And I enjoy having the separation.
Oh, it's so nice.
Call of Duty had that for a while. They had the
League play.
Yeah, League play. And you go into a league play, you better be playing for real.
Yeah.
Because guys get mad if you're just dicking around in there.
Yeah.
I've had it happen.
When you're just joshing around.
Yeah, joshing around. I had a guy message me on PlayStation. I'm on PlayStation 4, dude. I'm a console player. I'm doing fun. A guy messaged me with like a paragraph. Like, what the F are you doing in ranked and league? You suck, man. You're not even trying hard. I'm like, dude, you need to relax, dude. I didn't even pay for this.
Yep. A little bit off topic here. I know you're feeling. Back in MW3, which... In MW3, I tried hard. I tried hard because being 15, what else was I going to do? In summer, just sitting there trying to get all the guns golden. Mm-hmm. In that game, pistols were amazing.
They were.
P99, I believe it was.
Yeah, something like that.
I called it the agency gun because for guns for hire. He called it agency.
That's a good guy. Shout him out.
Yep.
Way to go, guns. Giving us names.
Yep.
22.
It looks like a pistol from James Bond.
Yes, it does.
In Search and Destroy, I'd use it suppressed. In Team Deathmatch, I said screw stealth, dual wield akimbo, running with scavenger.
I remember guys like that.
And I had the guy just raging at me because he thought I had a modded controller because I could shoot both the clips in less than half a second.
That's called quick fingers.
It was crazy. I can't do it. Oh, I might be able to do it now.
Takes time.
It takes time. I need to get back to it.
So, yeah.
If you notice in the latest Call of Duties, they've kind of taken out the super fast pistol shooting.
Yeah, they slowed it down. Honestly, I don't know why, but because I enjoyed when a guy would kill me to death with a pistol. I'd be like,
it was
wow,
wow.
You emptied your clip so fast.
Yeah.
I had a friend at college. He did it like that. I mean, he emptied that gun and just... I go, no, you got a modded controller. He goes, no, I'm just that fast.
Yeah.
And it was impressive. You got to give guys that have the ability to do that the ability. I can understand modded controllers screwing those over.
Yeah. Honestly, it did. Because every time I get into a match, a team deathmatch, I get like 2 to 3 messages saying, stop using your modded controller. And then I'm like, I'm not using the modded controller.
I can guarantee you that Shae does not use modded controller.
I hate anyone that cheats.
No mods.
I play legit, and
The only game that we don't play legit is Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's by ourselves. We're not on the internet. We're just
flying around.
We're
now with
cheats
invincibility
up to jump down, and we're trying to land in a friggin' bus or whatever. You know, that's the only.
No
game
one knew
that we
buses will fall
and
skydiving.
if William's listening, he knows exactly what we're talking.
Oh
about.
yeah,
And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there like, yeah, I've done that too. That's fine. That is a good time.
Now let's get back to the top.
But you've never done that, so I mean,
no,
you
I've
don't
never
have mod
I've never ever cheated on a game.
You've actually reported people because of it. I remember you told me about that in Black Ops 3 that one time.
I've reported a lot of people.
It ruins the game.
It does. But let's get back on the topic with the Fortnite now. Mm-hmm. Josh is going to talk more about Fortnite because he's played a little bit more than I have because he's played solo, which I do not play solo.
Yeah, I have enjoyed Fortnite mainly because of the originality, I would say. Not because it's the first one that's done it, but because it's so much different than most of the other games. Like Call of Duty, it's team deathmatch or 6 against 6, whatever. It's very, just repetitive. Whereas when you go into a battle royale style of game like Fortnite, you gotta jump in. There's just different game. It's a different game every time. You never know what you're gonna do. I enjoy being able to drop into a moment and just completely have no idea what's gonna happen. Sometimes you go to one spot on the map and you got guys coming in behind you like, you didn't even realize there's 5 guys behind you. You're about to get whacked to death with some freaking pickaxes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I love that you start off with a pickaxe, but at the same time, you can drop into a place. You're like, man, there's gonna be everyone here. Like we did tonight. We dropped on a mountain. We came down into the city, and we're like, for sure this place has been empty. Or last night. I'm sorry, not last night. Last night with William, we walk into a city and nobody's even been there.
Nope.
And you're like, why? We found 4 boxes, and it's a loot box. You never know what you're gonna get out of it.
Yep, never know.
I just enjoy that kind of game, and it's just so much different. Skyrim was kind of like that, but it was a single player. There wasn't online players.
I wish there was online though. That'd be beautiful.
They did have online in the Skyrim online,
yeah,
and it was just so bad.
Tamriel Online was. Ugh.
They changed the controls. They made
it more of an RPG like.
Yeah,
like wow.
I hated it,
but not point and click. It was first person.
I have a problem with games like that, but
so did I honestly.
Fortnite has. I'll say this. I have ranked games in my life. Call of Duty obviously has been in the top spot for a long time.
Yep.
Fortnite is actually number 3 right now, and I've only played it for 3 days.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's number 2.
So good.
Now, I love sport games, don't get me wrong. I am a big time sport game player. Shae, not so much.
Never had one to play with.
Yeah.
I have 3 sisters, no brothers.
I was the first boy to come into his life as family.
Yeah.
Other than his uncle Justin, who
moved out when I was like
moved out and is a musician, so he's not going to be around to play video games.
Yeah.
But it was good to be able to play a different game like this for me, and it's made its
an eye opener.
It's made its way so far. You know. Now
because it's like PubG, but you have the building aspect, you have the destroying aspect. There's a lot.
What game was that you could build and destroy in?
Minecraft? Yeah,
technically, yeah. I mean, they had Minecraft online, multiplayer.
Yeah, they had the Hunger Games in Minecraft, but you couldn't destroy things in there.
Couldn't destroy things, but yeah. I mean, there was we kind of.
Then there's Battlefield.
We killed each other in freaking Minecraft online. We'd play on the same server, and Shae come in with his diamond armor, like, how'd you get diamonds?
Quick story: Josh and his wife was playing Minecraft.
Now you have to stop right here for 1 second. I made the most amazing lava lamp, and you have to admit that.
I didn't destroy it, though.
No, but you caused the problems.
Hey. My sword did not hit that glass.
So we're sitting, and we drop in, and Shae, go ahead and tell the story.
Okay, I joined in like 5 minutes later. because they're like, you want to play Minecraft? Sure, I'll be on in a bit.
William and Dominique, right?
Yeah, William and his sister, and then Josh and his wife, and then I join about 5 to 7 minutes later, and I join. I just say in the chat, I'm like, I'll be coming back in 15 minutes. And I'm gonna kill every single person in this house. And Josh,
why would you do that?
Josh chuckled and laughed, and was like, "There's no way he's gonna do it."
Well, I didn't think you'd actually come and kill us. I was like, there's no reason for him to kill us. Because we were in we built right on the side of a cavern kind of thing. We were I thought we were having a fun time playing.
Oh, I had a fun time, alright.
So I'm sitting inside my one-story little house that I built, admiring my lava lamp. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking, and all I hear is the door open. I'm like, and I turn my character, and I see Shae standing there. Diamond helmet, diamond chest plate, diamond pants.
I'm decked out with diamond
and he's got a diamond sword, and he's just staring at me. I'm like, what are you doing here? And I've got iron on my chest.
And as soon as I open the door, I'm like, guess who's here?
I immediately see him. I'm like, what are you doing here? And I took off running. And I go down these stairs, and he's behind me the whole way,
slaughtering him.
Yeah, just smacking the crap out of me. And then William goes, "Come to me, Joe, come to me!" And I run to him, and we all got killed in like 5 minutes.
And then I held my sister hostage. Yeah. And then Josh kicked me out of the server, being smart.
Yep. Because like, if you're not gonna let her go, I have to kick you.
No. I knew if I killed Shandy, she'd freaked out.
Yep.
That's why I didn't do it. I was generous on this one.
So I kicked him.
Yes.
The point of having the server on your own game.
Yes.
So, but that was our battle royale for the very first time, and we enjoyed it.
I won.
It was fun. Yeah, Shae destroyed us. But
4v1, baby.
Back to Fortnite. Being able to build and destroy things is really cool, but at the same time, it gets really annoying when you're playing guys that they're like, "I'm gonna run from you. You can't shoot me."
Wall.
Put walls behind them. And I'm like, why the heck are you putting so many walls? It's not fun when you do that. But you can always get around those guys, as you saw me play last night. I beat it up. I killed this guy. I came around the corner. He didn't even see me. But as far as drawbacks go for Fortnite, there are a few.
Yes, there are a few.
I mean, number one, you're on console, so there's a different player class. You never know what guy you're going to fight.
You can find that guy that's brand new. You can find that guy that's been playing this game for
and he's like
4 weeks now,
clutching a freaking grenade launcher, just like, go ahead, come over here.
Yep.
Yeah, you have no idea what's about to happen to you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, so you start to prepare for that really hard guy, and then you get this guy that's like, he's got a pistol that's empty, and he's coming at you with a pickaxe. You're like, what the heck are you doing?
Yep.
Because you're sitting there holding a freaking blue assault rifle. You're like, don't do this. Don't do this to you. No shield. You just kill him in one shot. You feel so bad. You're like, I didn't mean to kill you like that.
It slipped, I swear.
And then you play in I like the ability that you can play with friends.
Yes.
Because PUBG has that too.
PUBG has that.
Play with
what I do like though about Fortnite over PUBG, when you do duos, you only fight duos.
Duos versus duos.
When you play solo, you only play against solos.
Which we have a double. We get when you win on the Fortnite. I'll say this: when you win on PUBG, what do you get? Winner, chicken dinner. You get a cool little thing. It shows a bucket.
You get some more gold so you can buy different loot boxes.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And then in Fortnite, when you win, you get the all coveted umbrella. So I've won in solo. I did it by myself. Nobody believes me. But I did it in solo, and I'm flying in, and I pop out my umbrella. And I'm like, oh, you get an umbrella for winning. That's amazing. I don't know what happens when you win twice, because I haven't won twice yet.
Yeah, we haven't done it twice yet.
But I've got it in solo. I've got it in doubles.
Come on. Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's still going. I got it in doubles.
No editing needed.
Yeah,
we're all good boys.
I got it in duo. I've got it in group as well. So I have umbrella in every game mode.
And then all the rest of us have it in duo and group.
Yeah. So it's but the thing is, the reason they do that is because you can see a guy when he's flying next to you. If you see a guy pop out with the glider, you're like, okay, he hasn't won yet. He's maybe good. He may be bad. You see a guy pop out with an umbrella, you're like, this guy knows what he's doing at the very least.
Yep.
So it helps to pick it out,
especially in solo.
Yeah, especially in solo, because it's not easy to win in solo. You can get lucky. I will say that. With Fortnite, it's not like PUBG. You can get lucky.
Yes.
So I mean,
every gun is good. No lie. The difference between a white and a gold is significant.
Very.
The difference between a blue and a green, though, not that much. Yes, the blue is obviously gonna win.
Yeah, you get a headshot, you're gonna get your.
But the green still has a chance.
Yeah, it has its good moments, and even a yellow versus a blue has a chance.
Yes.
If you know how to play it.
Yes, if you shoot them in the head. Okay, so you gotta realize in Fortnite, it has when you shoot, if you're in your crouching, your accuracy is tighter.
It's very tight. It's like real life.
It's real life.
Same thing with PUBG.
Yes, PUBG.
It's very, very straight.
Yes.
I mean, and there's chances that it's going to miss your shot if you're moving. That's what I like about Fortnite. They have that aspect in it.
Yes.
But like you were saying, it's important.
Honestly, the quality of the guns don't matter too much.
There is obviously
yes, there is an advantage if you have a gold sniper, a gold shot.
Guns are good.
Yes.
We're not saying they're not. If you play it and you see a gold gun on the ground,
you want it.
Go get it. It's not yellow. It's gold. It's very different. You need to get that gun.
It's
going to help you. But is it going to help you enough to win?
No.
Not always.
No.
I mean, I had a gold grenade launcher earlier. You watched me play.
Right as I got here to set up my stuff, he had a gold launcher, so I stopped and watched.
Yeah, I got outgunned. I made a shot early. I made a mistake, and he got me from behind. You got to give it to him.
Yep, he flanked him really well.
Yeah, it was a good job on his part, and it didn't help me. You've got to play the game smart still.
Yes. There's a very tactical essence in this game.
Yeah.
Where you have to play smart. Guns almost don't matter in their rarity. Almost. Now, yes, obviously, as we said before, oh, hey, you have a white, I have a yellow. If we hit the same shots, I'm going to kill you first.
Yes.
Because each class does 3 extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a white. Well, you have now 9 more damage per shot.
Exactly.
And without including in the headshot multiplier, I'm assuming of double damage, that's 18 more damage.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And when you do that, too, it's just like PUBG. There's an increasing circle. You want to stay inside the circle. There's 2 different gameplays. But what I like about not PUBG, what I like about Fortnite over PUBG is when you watch that circle, there's not guys coming in out of the circle not dying. In Fortnite, you die very fast in that circle. I mean,
yes.
You can make it, but like in PUBG, you don't die very fast.
No.
So, I mean, you can get killed from a guy coming out of the freaking blue zone. You're like, what the heck was that all about? He should be dead by now.
I will say, if you get shot in the head in PUBG, though,
it's
you're dead.
Down, yeah.
You're dead.
It's more realistic.
Yes.
Now, in Fortnite, you get shot in the head with a freaking sniper rifle. It's an instant kill. I've done it 3 times. Yeah. I don't care
it depends
if you have a shield.
If you're on a group, though, it will just knock them down.
Yeah, and that's what I also like about when you play groups.
Yes.
It's not an automatic kill. You have a chance to be revived.
There's
not realistic, but
there's a strategic advantage on that because you can okay, I'll hit him again, or you need to look for his teammates.
Yeah, you can hit him again,
and make
or
sure
you can literally wait and see if they'll try and revive him. If he starts walking, at least you'll see where he's going.
Yes, and you might want to have to make the idea: do I want to look for his allies, or do I want to
make sure
get the guaranteed kill?
I want to make sure that group's one person down. Yeah. And sometimes that gets you out of place, it gets you in trouble. Sometimes it helps.
You get greedy.
Yeah. And at that same time, the strategy can come into play. If you got a bad player on your team, like no offense to anybody that plays with us, but we have a player that we played with a couple times. It's not the best player. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They saved us twice.
Yes, they
did. You know what they do? They're the ones running out in the middle. Sometimes that's me. Sometimes you have an off night.
It's anyone.
Yeah. I had an off night 2 nights ago.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? I'm the guy in the valley running around going, shoot me in the head, guys. Point it out. Point it out, brother. And you know what? I got killed. I got killed, but it ended up helping my teammates. They found a group of 3 guys, and they're like, we got them. They came around, flanked them. Very good job.
Yeah.
I still get a teammate, moving up, but you don't get to play the rest of the game. So it's not like they're very slow games. They go pretty fast. Most games you can play in about 15 to 30 minutes. Yeah. I mean, if you're winning the game, it's 30 minutes usually.
Yeah.
So
I will say, yes, if you tighten that circle up, it can be a 30-minute game.
Oh, yeah.
Like me and Wills, we got into a game that literally the only area that wasn't a blue zone was a room in a house.
Yep, I've seen that game.
I
was playing a solo game last night. I had a guy. He got me. He killed me. I tried to hit him with a rocket launcher. It was my fault. Yeah. He was at distance. That's another downfall of Fortnite. You throw an RPG, it's very slow.
It's like literally like a flying pitch.
Yeah, it's really bad. But I tried to shoot him with that. He ended up putting me down with sniper rifle. Good on him. He ended up winning the game too, which made me happy. But I was watching him play, and he built up, and literally he was standing on top of something, and the guy was right below him. The circle was on them both.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I'm impressed. But, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But, you get in those games, and they can be very fast. You can be really slow.
Oh, yeah. It depends, on what also the players are going to do. If they're more aggressive, if they're more passive.
You never know which lobby you're going to be put in.
Yeah, personally, I'm more of a passive player.
Yeah, in these kind of games, I like to move around the outside.
Yeah.
I don't like to always put into the fight. Some games only got 3 kills in them. And that's because I had to.
Most of the time, if we're in a town, I'm in a building, crouched, listening for my surroundings,
You know,
and I hear footsteps, and I just call it out.
if you're gonna play these games, you must have headphones.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
I know you're like, no, headphones aren't a big deal. Get a nice pair of headphones. You won't believe how much your KD rises.
Yeah.
Just because you can hear them around
Just because you can just shout out, oh, hey, there's a guy running around.
Yeah, there's a guy on my right. There's a guy on my left. There's a guy in front of me
Now,
somewhere.
if you're playing solo, it's going to help you. If you play duo, it's going to help your teammate. If you're playing squad, it's going to help your entire
It's gonna
squad.
help everyone. You're like, dude, there's like 5 footsteps right around me, bro.
Yes.
My house. My house.
My house.
Anyways, you know, you got to be very careful. So, that worked pretty good, didn't it, brother? I like that. So, that's another one. I'm great.
No, I'm great.
No.
Yeah.
We're both great.
I got the both. Gosh dang it.
Anyways, we did the other one, and then my house was good.
Yeah,
But
that was an accident, too.
It helps you a lot, you know. So, you know, if you're like, I don't really want to spend $40 on a headset, do it.
Do it.
It's a worthy investment.
Also,
most of them last years. How long have you had those headsets?
2.5, 3.
I've had my headset since
Maybe a year and a half.
my first year of wedding.
Yeah.
So that's 3 years now.
I'm gonna shout out my friend Nick here. He has my old PlayStation headset from my PlayStation 3.
There you go.
It's been on its
Lasting.
6.5 years now.
Yeah, it's not like they die, guys. You know,
You
headsets
treat
are a
them
big
right,
deal.
and they're gonna last
Yeah.
a good while. Now, it depends. Sometimes it's a draw. I had a headset from SteelSeries, which I love SteelSeries. I had their mouse and keyboard for like 2 years, but I was watching a streamer. Ironically, if you guys know the streamer Trick2G, you know how he has the joke. I scream so loud, I break headphones. He literally broke my right headphone by watching him, and on that day, I stopped watching him.
No offense to him.
No offense.
Can't be
I
affording
love
to
watching
lose.
his League stuff at first.
Can't be affording to lose those.
I can't be
headsets.
afford, especially since those are $250 headphones.
Yeah,
I
what
don't.
you got on deal?
I got them on a deal.
I'm on deal.
Yeah, I got them on a deal.
That's important to note.
But they're still $250.
Yeah, so they're good headset.
Good.
I mean, you're gonna pay for a great headset.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. But I paid only $60 for mine. It was
It's
down
fine.
from $120.
Yeah.
It was half price, and they work excellent. There's
Yeah.
no problem. My PS3 controller or headset. Remember my Turtle Beaches I had? They weren't the best. They were $40.
That's fine.
And I gave them to my cousins, and they're still using them today.
Yeah.
And they're enjoying the life out of them.
Yeah.
Good for them. So it's important to have a nice headset.
Oh yeah.
It helps your gameplay.
Just you can get like for PlayStation. I know they have the gold headphones from Sony. Trust me, I got the technically 6-year older variant. It's still working for my friend Nick.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has their brand. You know, some people are like Turtle Beach only. I had a friend at college. He wouldn't buy anything but Turtle Beaches. You know, I like the Turtle Beaches.
They're
I used
fine.
them. They were.
I had a pair for like
they
2
were a
years.
good headset. Not saying they're the best.
No.
I'm not. I don't know.
They're the best for a not gonna say casual, but for the intermediate gamer.
Yeah, I mean the price point.
If you don't want to spend a good amount of good wad of cash, they're fine. They have a good mic. They have everything you need for
Exactly.
starting off gaming with friends.
Exactly.
They have the perfect quality. Now, if you get more advanced, personally, my headphones, they are just headphones. I do not use a headset.
Yeah.
I use a stand mic with my headphones. And honestly, it's very nice.
I'll admit the mic we're using right now is very good. It helps. You know, I can hear Shae very well. There's no ticks. There's no extra crap that I don't. You know, he bought a good mic. I'm gonna buy one. Not for gaming,
No.
because you know
It
I
wouldn't work for you because of
I
how
have a
how you
headset and how I'm sitting. Yeah. it
how he plays in his living room. I
Yeah.
play in my room because I live with my grandparents still.
He has a 30-inch TV, a 32-inch
32
TV.
inch.
It was my old TV.
Yes.
It works great.
Yeah.
I have a 55-inch TV in my front room. The way I'm sitting, it works out just fine
Yeah.
for me. My
But-
uncle has a 70-inch in his bedroom, the size of the room we're in now.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you even play on this? He
You
goes,
can't.
it's fun.
Like he
He
can't.
sits on the very back, like, moving
Yeah.
his head back and forth.
Yeah, like, I like how we talk about Fortnite and PubG. We went on a rant for headphones because they are so valuable.
They're so
in these
valuable
games.
for these games. I mean, really, PUBG and Fortnite is a very important thing to play a headset in. So
Yeah, you do need it, honestly.
yeah, I mean, we got off on a tangent, but guys, we cannot stress the importance of a good headset. It really does help.
If you're gonna play video games, wear a headset. That's all I gotta say. Now, if you're playing, something more, casual, like say you're just gonna play a game of zombies or something, headphones like with a surround sound, they do help so you can hear some zombies around you, but they're not as necessary as a game as competitive as a PUBG, a Fortnite, a CS:GO, any of those games where you can hear their footsteps and know where they're at or know where they can be at. it's gonna help your gameplay immediately.
You're gonna make it to the final rounds, you don't normally make it to the final rounds.
Trust me. Even I can tell you right now. Before sometimes I don't play without my headphones without zombies.
Yeah.
And I do down a lot more frequently because I can't be on a swivel as much.
You just don't hear them coming from behind you.
You don't hear them.
It's important to hear somebody coming from behind you.
Yeah, no matter what, if you're playing any game almost, you want to have headphones.
You want to have that slight advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't play with headphones for a long time when I first started out. I was getting killed constantly. And my KD was like at a 0.75, and it was horrible. I moved into the headset. I made my investment. I was like, I'm going to start hitting the headset. My KD went up to a 1.5 right off the bat.
Yeah, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
I was also skeptical when I was 14. My dad bought me my first headset. Thank you, Dad.
Way to go. You're the real MVP.
It was for Modern Warfare 3, and it was the Turtle Beach Modern Warfare 3 edition headphones because the guy at GameStop said, does your son have a pair? He's like, no, he just uses... I used an old PS2 iCam as my microphone, which was horrible.
Yeah. But it worked.
It worked. I could talk to my friend playing zombies.
You got the thing put away.
Yeah. Now, I don't know where that thing's at now. I think I threw it away.
And we're not using that anymore.
No.
So
I think it broke, so that's why I threw it away.
But it's a big deal, guys, on these games.
Yes.
So let's round this out here with the debate of, and it's a big debate. It's going on right now. A lot of people are talking about it. Which one is truly better? And I think we have to settle on the fact that it depends on you.
It depends on you. Now, if you don't have much money, Fortnite is the best because it's free.
Free game right now.
Now
they may start charging for it, but
okay, I know right now if you buy Fortnite for the solo, you also get extra backpack slots for the Power Rail.
Yeah, you get the Horde eventually.
Yeah, you get the Horde when it comes out, or it might have already came out.
It might have already came out, but we're not playing it.
No, we're not playing it. And you get extra backpack slots so you can hold more weapons,
which is good.
That's a perfect, honestly, because
it's helpful.
It's helpful. You don't need the extra slots.
Usually, you don't use more than 2 weapons.
Honestly,
you get the best 2, and you're going.
You're going. But you could say, there's a pay advantage. Well, of course there's going to be in a game where you're spending $40 to $60.
There's always a pay advantage in
games
like this.
Most games.
Yeah.
Now PubG, if you just play the base 30, I think it's 30. I don't remember. Yeah. It's you're equal with everyone. They don't have extra inventory slots, no nothing. It's a more competitive game. Well, Fortnite is a more casual game.
Yeah. If you're going into Fortnite and you're a professional player, you're going to immediately turn it off because you're not going to enjoy the gameplay. Guys like me and Shae, we're enjoying the gameplay. Yeah, it's not super difficult. We're not getting low scores all the time. And
we're usually in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're on the bottom side. You're number 90 all the time. And it sucks. I know.
It happens.
Choose a better spot next time.
Don't always dive out where everyone's going.
Yeah, watch for just, because in both these games, you're jumping out of an airplane or party bus.
Party bus.
Watch how they're jumping out. If there's like 14 people that all jump out right at once, don't jump out with them. Nope. Take a moment, wait, pick a different spot than you normally go.
Go use it pretty darn far from the jump. Because in Fortnite, you can fly.
Yeah, and you
can go across the map.
You get better stuff when you're further away from the bus.
Yeah.
When your bus is coming down the middle, you don't want to jump into the middle. Like, barracks is in the middle. Don't jump barracks.
Barracks is dangerous.
Because, it's a dangerous place to go, number 1, because a lot of people go there.
Yep.
But number 2, if the bus is going around over barracks, they're not going to put good weapons right there.
No.
Random gen's not going to let that happen. You're going to find good weapons on mountains. You're going to find good weapons away from where you're going to jump out.
Yeah.
So take your time to do that. But PUBG, I think probably the same situation, honestly.
It depends. The better loot is in the more populated.
Yeah.
Better loot is in this because you need it.
Yeah,
and you need an incentive to go.
It's going to be like that with with Fortnite too.
Yeah.
There's obviously going to be better guns, but is it worth you dying right away? Not when you can find another gun several ways away, or you can sweep a guy from the side and get the better gun he already has.
As we said, why does it keep on doing that? It scares me every time.
Yeah.
My screen goes black because my monitor goes to sleep.
Yeah.
It scares me every time. I gotta make sure it's doing good.
But yeah.
As we said with Fortnite, weapon rarities don't really affect the game too much. So it's usually
important to get a good shotgun and a good AR.
You want usually a green. Green is gold, man.
Yeah.
Green is
Honestly,
gold.
a green gun, you're going to be set. I mean, you can make the win. You want to find yourself a shield. You want to find yourself a shotgun. You want to find yourself an AR.
Yeah.
AR is for when you're at distance. Shotgun's when you're going to raid a house.
And you have a sniper, Josh, right here.
Yeah, I enjoy sniping.
Nice. That Mountain Dew coming back?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm kind of missing the last 30 minutes. I've been Mountain Dew-less.
I'm sorry. Anyways, I've got one right here in spare. He didn't say anything. But yeah, there's gonna be things that you're gonna figure out what you like. I enjoy using a sniper rifle. Shae likes using a automatic rifle with a scope because he can get that little extra advantage of the scope, but at the same time he doesn't have to worry about the weapon sway or how much distance he's aiming down. Because sniper rifle is really useless at the end.
Yes.
You gotta have a secondary gun in that.
When that circle is getting really close and when people start rushing really far, sniper's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, when you're like the last 3 people, sniper's useless.
Yeah, you're like, why am I have this? Now, I will say the one time I won the solo, I had a sniper rifle, and that's what ended up winning it for me. I was up on a mountain, which ended up the circle closed in on me, luckily. Yeah. And I was fighting a guy on another mountain who was sitting behind a house, and the circle was going to close in on him, so he had to start moving. I had the sniper rifle, I put him down. It was helpful. But if I didn't have the sniper rifle, it would have been a little more difficult. Not saying I couldn't have done it.
But you probably would have lost.
Yeah, I probably would have lost to him because I would have been focused on trying to hit him. The guy who came up behind me that I ended up killing anyways would have probably snuck up on me, hearing me shooting a lot, and blown me away.
Yes.
So, but yeah. Now, like we said, between PUBG and Fortnite, it's the person you're playing.
Yeah.
If you have a PC, you have a PS4 at the same time, and you're like, which one should I play more? It's whatever you want to do for that day.
If you want to play more casual with buddies, Fortnite most likely all the way. If you just don't want to grind out, just sit there, play as competitive as possible, it's gonna be a more not fun, but more, I'm gonna say enjoyable maybe.
Yeah, I guess
it's a hard thing to say because some people love the competitive aspect.
Yep.
I do like competitive in certain games. I love competitive Overwatch.
Yep.
I love the arcade competitive kind of stuff. But anything to do with battle royales, I'm not a big fan of competitive in that.
Yeah, it's just there's so much randomness
There's
to
so much
it.
random.
It's so hard to be competitive at times. You
'Cause,
just get tired of being competitive in this because you drop into a place and you just don't have the gun.
Yeah.
It just screws you
You
over.
drop down, oh hey, I have 15 to 20 shotguns ammo, but no shotgun.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by guys who have ARs already. Now I'm done.
Uh-huh.
So, it's just kind of your preference. Honestly, with me, I'll say for me, Fortnite's a better game. I've watched PUBG play. I know I never had the chance to play it. So, obviously, I have to kind of default to Fortnite.
Yeah.
If I had the ability to play both, I still play Fortnite because I enjoy the way it plays.
Yeah,
I've watched a lot of guys play PUBG. I just don't like the way it plays.
It's competitive almost too much of an extent.
Almost too much, yeah.
Because, once again, if you said at the start of this, if they had it in a casual mode, it probably would be better.
It probably would.
And
also another thing that we got to point out, if PUBG was like Fortnite and you couldn't customize your weapons, or vice versa, you could customize your weapons.
That's the best part of PUBG is the customability. Oh, hey, I have a sniper, but no scope. Oh, crap.
Found myself a scope.
Now I have an 8x scope. Oh,
and
boy.
I'm going to knock this dude away.
Now I have 16 times scopes, too. That's crazy.
That's impressive.
That's crazy.
So, if Fortnite was to add that aspect, which it wouldn't be very hard.
No.
If they added that aspect, oh my gosh, they would rocket past PUBG.
But at the same time, though, if they added that, that would make buying the game way more of an incentive. Because you'd have more inventory slots, so you couldn't just mass grab stuff. I don't think Fortnite would go down that path.
Probably
because it's not as a competitive game.
Exactly. Which is another good reason. Sniper rifles already have the scopes on and everything.
So that's why they have a different variant for the assault rifle with a scope.
So, in my opinion, now I'm not a pro gamer or anything. In my opinion, Fortnite's the better game.
In my opinion, because I like having fun more than I like, being competitive in most games, except for Overwatch. I like being more competitive in that game. Mm-hmm. I'm going to Call of Duty. Oh, that's all play.
All competitiveness.
I'll play. I'll play, dude. I don't play competitive on that game.
I am actually trying in Call of Duty myself. So we'll talk about that another time. But
I never play competitive
for
Call of Duty.
You're gonna say Fortnite too.
I'm gonna say Fortnite because I like that type of game more.
Yeah. So I mean, you may be out there going, Fortnite's balls.
Yeah.
Well, you're not the guy to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
You may be out there going, I love Fortnite, like myself. Hey. We play all the time. Brixius is my PS name.
Teledox is mine.
You can join us whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
For this podcast, two dudes with dudes. I'm Josh.
I've been out of Dew for like 30 minutes.
I'm Josh.
I'm Shae.
And we will be getting more Mountain Dew for the next one.
We'll see you guys later.